everybody? It's your boy Rock Too Easy, and this is Real Talk Football. And I'm here with my guy KG, aka Coach G. What up, dog?
What's going on, big dog?
Ain't nothing, chilling. You know, getting ready for the summer weather. It's starting, bro. It be 80, then it be humid as hell. He's like, what? Is it 80 or is it 100? You getting a wheel? Like, what's going on out here, bro? What's good? How you feeling, man? How are you?
But I'm loving it though. I'm loving the heat, man. I love when summertime hit and we be able to go outside all the time. I'm playing get to be outside with the kids, play in the water, slip inside, do all that, go to the pool, go to the beach. Man, like this is the best one. I know it has been a little bit bipolar those first couple weeks of May and coming into June, but I think we good now, man. I'm good.
Man, listen, well, we was down in Houston. It was hot up here, but it was hot down there. You know what I'm saying? I was down there. I was out here rocking my hoochie daddy shorts out there. You know what I'm saying?
Not the hoochie daddy shorts. Come on.
Hoochie daddy's on, bro. Oh my gosh. But sorry, not to throw it off too much, but make sure you guys follow the page, like and subscribe on all the pages that we got: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, follow the ticket, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we mini camp is slowly starting to pick back up. Now we're getting to the mandatory, and we got some topics to cover.
Hold on. I'm about to have a Stephen A moment. I need to get something off my chest.
Oh, right, my bad, Stephen.
I need to get it. I need to get it off my chest because I'm tired of hearing about it. You know what I mean? People complaining about it. People, you know, is it race? Is it not race? I'm gonna get into it. We going to the WNBA. I know we're not a basketball show, but we gonna start right there first. I need to get this off my chest.
Let's play.
Angel Reese last April 2nd, 2023. LSU won the national championship. Right. They beat Iowa in a championship game. Angel Reese did the "You Can't See Me" Caitlin Clark, pointing at her finger about the ring and all that. And you embraced the villain role. You even said it yourself. You said it yourself. But let's go back to the game. The game was 85-102, won by 17. Angel Reese had 15 points and 10 rebounds, but she shot 5 for 17. What? Man. Was because of you, and majority of your shots is layup. Majority of shots is layups, right? You had one of your bench players come off the bench, Jasmine Carson. She scored 22 points. She's probably the main reason why y'all won, because she was balling, right? And then the start of this season, there was a little trouble this season, right? She got she got suspended, or she was away from the team. There was a bunch of rumors swarming around that she had failing grades. With Flojay's mom was talking crazy about her and all this other stuff.
She wasn't going to class, right?
Going to class and all that stuff, right? Started off bad, but you still get to the Final Four, right? Right. We're gonna fast forward through all the season. We're gonna go straight to the Final Four, where Caitlin Clark got her revenge and bust that ass, right? Right. Then post game, she crying. What you crying for now? You was talking crazy all of end of last year, all this year, you know, about her, then acted like y'all was buddy, saying you ain't got no problem with Caitlin Clark. You ain't got no problem with Caitlin Clark. But now we want to cry and victim when you said I embrace the villain role. You said all that. Right? Then April 15th, draft day for the ladies. She gets drafted by Chicago Skies. We all know Caitlin Clark went to Indiana Fever first overall. Okay. And then she went on and said, Caitlin Clark ain't the only reason why people watching basketball. It was me too. Now she out there looking like a pick-me girl. Right? You want to be a pick-me girl? That's what you want? Like, Caitlin Clark didn't want all this. She just was out there playing basketball. I'm not saying she didn't talk trash here and now and then down in when she was in Iowa to you or anybody else or any other teams, or she wasn't talking trash in the beginning of the season with Indiana Fever.
Right.
She didn't put this on herself. The media did. The media says she was the savior. She's going to be the darling of the WNBA. She making more money for the WNBA, getting them charter flights and all that. The media said all this. Caitlin Clark has just sat back, took everything in with grace. She has complimented Angel Reese, her teammates at LSU, and now she has said nothing negative about nobody. Even when we checked her and whatever the case may be, Angel Reese's teammate checked her on the ground and all that. She said it wasn't a basketball play, but it comes with the game. It's whatever. But that being said, Angel Reese, after your teammate checked her, you was up cheering. Like, that's a good thing. Like, that's a basketball play. That was good. Like, yeah, push her to the ground. But over the last decade or so, everybody has been talking about we need to lift up women's sports, you know what I mean? But all these women is going after Caitlin Clark in your own sport, but we supposed to be uplifting women's sports, but even the women in their own sport ain't lifting up Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I get the rookie hazing, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it, make it tough on the rookie #1 overall pick, but you want putting her down too. You're not lifting, no one's lifting her up. Her teammates also, Aaliyah Boston, you was the leader last year. You got to pick your teammate up. Got to back her up too. But Angel Reese, you got to stop.
Right.
She's got to
all
stop.
over the place.
You got to stop. You up here, then you down here, then you trying to play both sides. And then this is my last thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Her and her teammate talked all this mess, and then you lost, and then you ain't want to answer no questions or make yourself available to even talk about Caitlin Clark when they ask you questions about it. That's cowardly, bro. That's coward stuff. Don't talk all that trash, bumping, hitting her to the ground, you cheering that you bumped her to the ground. Then you don't show up for the media for the post game because you lost. Right. What you scared of now? You scared of the questions now. Yeah. So yeah. That's I had to get off my chest, bro. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. And it ain't got nothing to do with race. The media is doing all this to make us, instead of being strong together, to break us apart. And y'all can't come together. Can't come together as women and us as society to say, yo, we got to stop all this. Everybody, this whole draft class has uplifted the WNBA. That's right.
Right. I mean, you definitely is you say it was not about race. It's also not about football, but I understand that you addressing the fact of that. And then my only thing I'm gonna add is, like I was saying to people this week, is the game of WNBA, and now that it's on this platform that it is on, it's going to go through some changes next year. Yeah, like there's no reason why these girls should be sitting there beating each other up. Like, I get it, you want to play aggressive, you want to play smart, and it's been going on for a while. But if you're on this platform, at the end of the day, it is a sport, but it's also entertainment first. Right, entertainment comes first. Nobody wants to see that. Right, people weren't aware of this
money. Y'all complaining about money. Let's get this money together. Let's build the game.
They're gonna let the game. Yeah, they're gonna call the game how they do the NBA. The superstars gonna get their calls. You'll have games where some refs will let you play, and you have some games where refs are gonna be super ticky tacky. But at the end of the day, if you want to push this brand, they need to see points. Right, and that's every sport that's doing that. You see how even MLB, as old school as MLB is, they're doing everything that they can to put the points up. That's what the people want to see. And that's the reason why Caitlin Clark's gotten pushed like she is, because of her shooting ability. Now, granted, she ain't just a shooter though. Like the homegirl said, she's just girl can facilitate. She's not a great defender. She can facilitate.
She makes everybody around her better.
Yeah, she plays a lot of minutes too. And so so with that being said, like I said, I think going forward after this year, we definitely will be seeing a change in the WNBA due to the platform rises up. Right. So yeah, got you.
All right, let's get into it. Back to football now. Our guy, even though he don't play for our team, Justin Jefferson got the bizag, bro. 4-year extension, $140 million with
that ain't a bag. That's a bag. That's what that was. God damn.
$110 million guaranteed, the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. I think it's well deserved. My opinion on it, I do think he should have not signed back with the Minnesota Vikings, even though they could have franchised him and done all that. I get it. Go get your money. I'm always for the players. Go get your money. But do you want to win or you just want to get paid? Or do you want to do both? Because right now, who's throwing you the ball, Sam Darnold or J.J. McCarthy? But it looks like Sam Darnold because they saying he having the better camp. But you ain't J.J. McCarthy to be up that high for no reason. I want to ask you this. What's your opinion on the deal for JJ, and what do you think this does for guys who's looking for a deal like T. Higgins, CD Lamb, and Chase from Cincinnati, Jamar Chase? What do you think this does for their future deals down the road, either this season or even come next offseason?
Right. So while I totally agree what you're saying about winning, the man got paid what he's worth.
Oh, for sure.
He got paid his worth. So, you know, you're walking a tight line with that. So he's got paid what he's worth. Granted, they're not going to win a damn thing, but he's like, listen, we ain't going to win, but you're going to pay me what you pay me. I know my worth, goddammit. And so he got paid what he's worth. He cracked the market like a mug. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, you got guys who are next up trying to get that deal. They were up there in production, but less relying on. And so he wasn't going to get that type of bag going to a winning organization because they ain't got bread for it.
Right.
You know? They got to pay other guys. So with that being said, you got your bag. You ain't going to win nothing, but you got your bag. Hopefully they can keep drafting and building around your team. Get the right quarterback that's due fit for it, that can give you that ball. But other guys like CD Lamb, Jamar Chase, I could see. So with Justin Jefferson, he's at 35 mil, right? He's at 35 mil. I could see CD and them about 32, 33, right up under there, you know. But the Bengals is in a pinch because they got to pay him and they got to pay T. Higgs. So they got to either make a trade or do what they got to do. CD, he need to get his bill right now because I believe his cap hit right now is at 15 million. I believe his cap hits at 15 million. You get that new deal. We can work that cap down a little because Dak's cap hits at 55 million. So these guys, they're going to get paid. And it's just, so think about it. When the Cowboys had Amari Cooper, they're like, oh, you want to pay him 20 million. Think about it. How long ago was that when Amari got 20 mil? Now the cap 35.
He was with us, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
Yeah, bro.
Like 4 years ago,
Yeah, like 3-4 years ago. So with that being said, the cap is just going to jump. Even with you're going to pay Dak 50 million? He's not worth 50 million. Nah, everybody getting 50 million. You know, it's just what it is.
That's what the market is. But in I hear what you're saying though, with Justin Jefferson getting 110 million guaranteed. What do you think CDs and Jamar Chases and the T. Higgins of the world, their guaranteed money? Because right now, for those players in the NFL, for them, it's all about the guaranteed dollar. They don't give a much about how much the contract's worth. It's about the guaranteed money. What do you think leading up to his deal, up to Justin Jefferson's deal? What do you think their guaranteed money should look like?
Right. So you said he's at 110, right? So they're skating around like a 105, 108. They're not gonna get that 10. But they'll get that 105, 108. I see them right up under there. And that's another thing too. You gotta. Jerry was talking about this. We're seeing where the chips fall with all this other stuff. But the same thing happened the year with Dez. Dez and Demaryius Thomas, they got check contracts back to back. Like I believe it was like a day or two between each other where their deals was right around the same because they were doing around the same production and everything. So I see CD and Chase around that same type of bag, and it's still a good bag. You know, it's still a good bag.
I think Lamb will get probably a little bit more than Chase since Chase had a down year. I mean, quarterback was out and all that, but look at Lamb's stats, and he has progressed. I think. And we didn't even hit on this though. The Dolphins paid Waddle.
Waddle,
top 5 money. So that's gonna make Lamb's money go up. That's gonna make Chase's money go up because those two guys have better seasons than Jalen Waddle. T. Higgins deal probably will fluctuate between his because their stats are similar, but T. Higgins is a little bit lower than Jalen Waddle's with the
and whatnot. He's a top number 2 receiver. He's a top number 2.
He's not a top 5 receiver money guy. So like they gonna look at Justin Jefferson's deal. They can be like, well, you better make sure you're paying me more than what Jalen Waddle got because my production is way higher than his. So
facts, yeah, and then not even just that. Tyreek Hill, like my money look a little funny too, bro. Yeah, I got 10 kids.
I think they're gonna get rid of him. I think they're gonna get rid of him next year. After this year, I think they're gonna get rid of him because they gotta do something. They don't have a cap hit after this year.
Yeah, they still gotta pay too. Right. So it's they pinch. They definitely in a pinch for sure. Yeah, like I said, he was well worth the bag, and you can't get mad at it. Is he might not win, but you just gotta bank on a GM and organization just building around this guy, man.
Right.
He's such a big time player. His numbers speak for itself. He has he has some of his games where some are cornerbacks they got his number, you know, like Slay and Diggs, they got his number. But other than that, like you throwing up double, triple coverage, and guys is really going after him. So
right,
yeah, he's definitely worth that bag. So we'll see how it plays out. Cowboys need to pay CD, Bengals need to pay both their guys, and
I hear you.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, all these guys need to get paid for sure. But moving on to the next topic here, we got a lot of mini camp things going on. First thing, right on CD's holding out. He's not showing up. We got Hassan Reddick. He's not showing up. He got traded and he's not showing up. He said, yeah, y'all traded me. Cool. Eagles, y'all ain't want to pay me, but Jets, y'all need to pay me now. And I'm still not showing up. You know, you got guys who are sitting here holding out for money reasons. Micah showed up and then he's there, but I don't know how much he's there.
Right.
Dak is there, but I don't know how much he's there, but he's still looking to get that check.
Mm-hmm.
So how you feel about these big name guys who's sitting there holding out, trying to get their check?
I'm gonna start with Hassan Reddick. He's 30 years old, right?
Yeah, 31.
He's 30. You have Bosa from the Niners. You got Myles Garrett. You have TJ Watt. You got Max Crosby. All these guys being
top. Lions. Don't forget the Lions. Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
No, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about who just recently got paid.
Right. Gotcha.
All these guys is top 5 to 7 guys who just got paid. You ain't getting more than them being 30, 31 years old. You ain't getting 25. You may can squeeze 23 to 24 out of somebody out of the Jets, but for what? How many years? 3 years? And you'll be 30, almost 34, 35 years old. You get when they paying you $24 million, $25 million a year. You're not these guys who's 25 and 26 years old, bro. Myles Garrett is, I think, the oldest one. He's 28, about to be 29. Maybe Max Crosby, he might be the oldest, might be 29. But he's not getting all this money. Like, they traded you. They don't need you. Their defense was already good. Like, you're just a bonus. So I think you need to pump the brakes a little bit. You can, if you want to get 2021, shoot for that for like a 2 years, you know what I mean? Get that money like that way for him, for Reddick. As far as Lamb, do you, bro? As being like you want your money, got to do what you got to do. And my thing is, when Zach Martin held out each time he wanted his money, right? Nobody batted an eye about it. But soon as somebody like Micah or CeeDee Lamb want to hold out, it was, he's not a good leader. He's all about himself. They're all selfish. Nobody said Zach Martin was selfish about his money.
Right.
Nobody said Dak was selfish about his money when he was. So why was on CD Lamb and when he got the production and when Micah has the production as well, Micah's not holding out really. He's there. And I mean, he's still under contract for another year or two. He gonna get his money, but all it's on these guys not leaders. So I just think it's funny how they try to switch the narrative up with different players. I think CD will end up get his money because who Dak gonna throw the ball to if CD ain't there? Right. So but I'm not gonna say too much about Micah because we gonna get on him a little bit later. So yeah. Well, how you what's your feeling about these guys?
So to add to the Hassan Reddick thing, couple things. One, Hassan. So let's put it like this, bro. The people you named on top of the people who's already paid, they're not just a rusher.
Nope.
That's one thing with Hassan. He's just a rusher. You know, these guys is run stopping guys who are also getting to the quarterback at that. And not even just that, causing double teams.
Yep.
Hassan, you don't get a lot of double teams. You might get a chip.
Yeah. Causing fumbles, picking the ball off. TJ Watt picking the ball off too.
Right. And not even just that, bro. Hassan, I get it. You ain't getting your deal. But, bro, show up. You know why? Because that defense is so stout on the inside. Eagles just overpaid for a guy to go to their team because he was younger. But, bro, you're going to eat so much because of the inside pressure and presence that they have in there. Yes, bro. Like, your bag is going to jump. Like, trust what you got because you're going to find a team who are right on the cuffs and want to put it over the top. Because let me tell you, like a Von Miller. Yeah. Because Von Miller definitely got a bag at his age. Because Von Miller was 30, 31 when he got that bag, you know? Yeah. So with that being said,
now the Bills is regretting that. I think maybe the Jets is probably looking like that. Like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to repeat history like that.
And that's fine. But listen, I'm going to let my numbers and my play show what that is. You know, you not showing up, that ain't helping nobody. And this is on a new team and a new system, everything new that you're learning, bro. You know, you are limited in what you are good at. So just get in there, do what you can. Forget it. Listen, even if you got to live off 1-year deals for the rest of your career, that's fine. I'll take a 1 year, 18 mil, something right up there, because you're not gonna break the bank like these other guys because you're not as old and you're not as versatile as these other guys, bro.
Right.
Reality needs to set into you. I get it. You know, you're up there in age. You don't want to take a risk of an injury and stuff like that. But outside of that, bro, you're limited in what you are.
Right.
You know, you're really good at what you do, but you're limited at what you are.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at with that guy. CD.
Go ahead. My fault. No, you're good.
Yeah. CD, I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. You're doing everything you need to do, and he's already staying prepared. Dude's a workhorse. He works in the season. He's working to get better every year. So I have no pressure with that, Jerry. I think you'll eventually get it together and do what you need to do to pay these guys. You're just being weird because this is what you do. You're a weirdo. So just keep being weird and doing what you do. Whatever. You're just dumb. T. Higgs, bro, you probably get traded. They ain't gonna pay you, bro, because they gotta pay Chase.
The Bengals is known to be cheap too.
Right? Yeah, they don't like to pay nobody. That's what they don't like to do. So Chase, you'll get your bag. I know you can't really do it because it's tampering, but you and CD, I'm sure they're kind of sending a bird over there to we're gonna give him that 105. That's what we're gonna do. Fly it back over and tell him what it is.
I think if they're gonna keep T. Higgins, they need to sign him to maybe like a two-year deal, but that second year being an option so he can get out of that contract this year and see who else gonna come get him or trade him. Right.
What
do you think about? I mean, what do you think about Wilson at quarterback position for the Broncos, having an okay camp over there reported in Denver. What do you think about that?
Zach?
Yeah,
man, he might not have worked out. This is what I talk about this. Sean Payton can make you look good, bro.
Yeah.
Think about I don't even know what to call that quarterback that he had, just throwing and running and playing punt teams, special teams. He had him playing everything. His system will make you look good. And if you are a good quarterback, his system will make you look great.
Oh, you talking about Hill? Talking about Hill and the Saints?
Yeah, Taysom Hill. Yeah, bro. Like his system could do that. All you had to do, it's here for you. Throw the damn ball, and that's was Russell's problem. It's there. He just holding it, then running around in circles, and you just see him in his ass like, bro, throw the ball, throw the ball. You know.
He wants that Drew Brees. If it's 3 steps, wants the ball out. If it's 5 step, ball out. 7 step, ball out. And I think Zach Wilson being coached up by him and quarterback coaches, whatever the playbook is better for Zach. Zach wasn't working out in New York, and that's also what Bo Nix does as well. 1, 2, 3, ball out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ball out. So I think both of them can have some success. But ultimately, I think Bo Nix is more talented. We haven't heard much about him, what's going on in camp, but good for Zach. It's always a comeback story is always good, but let's see.
Also, but I think less turnover prone.
What should I say again? Less
turnover prone.
Who is?
I think Bo's less turnover prone than Zach.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
yeah.
So that you keep doing that ball over Sean Payton.
Wasn't early in his career at Auburn. He used to be a turnover machine, but those last 2 years at Oregon, he tightened that up.
Yeah, system
for sure. You know? Yeah. Every quarterback is a system quarterback for sure. All right. We gotta have that game. This game is called Who Would You Pick? All right. I'm going to give you 3 positions. I'm going to give you 6 players, but you can only, and some of them might be current and some of them might be all time.
Okay.
Right? So most of these is all time. All right.
Okay.
First position, we're going to go linebacker. I'm going to give you 6.
Whoa. Make sure you let them know. These games are on the fly. I do not know. I did not study none of this stuff. So it's all on the fly. I do not know nothing of this. I'm just quick with my words, damn it. Let's go.
I got you. So the first position we're going to go linebacker. Okay. And my first 6 guys, I got Ray Lewis, Patrick Willis, Luke Kuechly, Brian Urlacher, James Harrison, and Derek Brooks.
And you're asking me my 3?
I want you to pick 3.
Sure, that's easy. Give me Patrick Willis.
Okay.
Luke Kuechly.
Okay.
And that's easy. Urlacher, you was a great downhill linebacker, but you couldn't cover.
Yeah.
You couldn't cover. No, bro. He was good in zone. He was good in zone. Him and
Lance Briggs used to get busy.
Lance Briggs. Briggs was a better cover. Briggs was a better cover.
Yes, he was.
See, Urlacher just knew to be where to be. Same thing with Kuechly. Kuechly had he knew where to be. Yeah, but I'm talking about like running with the guy.
Urlacher got pick sixers too, just like Kuechly.
He do, but he wasn't running with guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I think you need to go back and watch that film with him and Lance Briggs. They used to be crazy.
That was Briggs doing that, though, bro.
They was
good, that linebacker tandem was crazy. Who was the other linebacker? Oh, James Harrison. Yeah, I love James too. James. Oh my God, James was different. I actually it was like a little clip for a 30 for 30 for James that they had for him, talking about how he ended up on the game like out of nowhere because who was there? Who was a linebacker that got hurt?
For who?
He got hurt for the Steelers. And he the linebacker got hurt and the coordinator was like, you know what you're doing? He said, yeah. He said, all right, well, I'm gonna take you off special teams. He said, no, you don't need to take me off special teams. He was taking advantage of every bit of his opportunity, and that's how he got on that field and becoming a great.
Yeah.
And he's had a great. He had like an all-time great Super Bowl moment too. I love James.
That run, I don't know. I still don't know how he scored that touchdown to this day. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna tackle this man. Like, right? That was a Super Bowl. Like, even though it was a good matchup, I just wanted Larry Fitzgerald to get one so bad. I wanted Larry to get one.
Larry, you're supposed to knock him out the side. Like, Larry, he was the only one that you knocked his ass out of bounds, bro. What are you doing? Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna tell you my three. My three going, even though my first two play the same position, I think we can move the Luke over to weak side. Okay. Weak side or strong side. I got Ray, Luke, and I got James Harrison. I need somebody to be nasty in there. James Harrison knock somebody out. I need somebody to go. He's a headhunter, so I'm gonna take him. You feel me? Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on, running backs. This is my position. I love the running backs. Here we go. Year 6. Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, Marshall Faulk, Edgerrin James, Emmitt Smith, and LaDainian Tomlinson.
LP. I mean, I said LP. AP.
LP, that's so crazy. What?
My bad. Because I was thinking Adrian Peterson while thinking, because I'm going back to back. I'm going AP, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
LP, LT. Oh, I'm sorry, AP, LT.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's why my letters get mixed up. So we got AP, LT.
Yeah.
Give me Marshall.
Marshall. I think
because he was a dog out the backfield. Yeah. You give him and oh my God, line him up.
I think he was one of the most underrated backs. He don't get much credit nowadays. Marshall Faulk don't get much credit.
Nasty work, bro.
Yeah,
that offense was sick.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely, it was sick. You know what it is? They love these old school downhill running backs that they glove over. You know, your Eric Dickersons and everybody like that. Like they loved the Jim Browns and because they were old school, hard, running tough, rough and tough. Like, but you see who's running the league now? He'll give you both. Yeah. He'll give you both. Sure. He'll come downhill and then also catch a wheel right on you and get busy.
Got you. Like I'm with you on your first two, but I'm going Barry first because that's my all-time favorite running back. Barry Sanders first. I'm going Adrian Peterson, and then I'm going LT because I need that guy. I need him to catch the ball out the backfield as well. You know what?
You know what?
Nah, don't try to switch it now. Nope. You didn't heard about
it. Bro. You know what? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, they both some damn quitters, but it's different.
Who's a quitter?
Because listen, Barry quit because the team was trash. LT quit in that playoff, bro. Dude was over there with the coat on.
Oh, you talking
about I can't rock with that, bro. I can't.
He was hurt. He was hurt. Yeah. You ain't gonna knock my man Barry, bro. He did all that. Listen,
that's Barry why I said it's
Barry
different.
Sanders did all the work.
Off and put Barry on.
Barry Sanders did all the work with no O-line, no quarterback. They were supposed to build around this man and help this man. They ain't help him.
Right.
He was making holes for himself after he got the ball.
Busy. That's why I said take LT off and put Barry on, man. That's my man.
That's my man.
Homie was over there. He's like, you good? What's going on? He said, no, I'm still a little cold. A little cold. He said, bro, the jacket is here. What's going on? He said, nah, I think it's a wind chill because something going on. It's making my knees cold. I don't know what's going on. I can't shake like I want to shake. I can't move how I want to move. You know what? Just leave me over here. Y'all got it.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm good off ball.
All right.
You had to pull me up the field in the playoff.
Yeah, in the playoff game. Bro. I hear you with that. I hear you. All right, last one. Wide receivers. We got Steve Smith, Marvin Harrison.
Panther Steve Smith?
Yes. Panthers or Ravens, Steve Smith. It don't matter because he both was crazy. So you got Steve Smith, Marvin Harrison, Antonio Brown, Megatron, T.O., and Randy Moss.
3?
You gotta pick 3.
Okay, that's easy. T.O., Randy.
You said T.O. and Randy?
And A.B. Yeah, that's easy.
T.O., Randy, and A.B.?
A.B. was nasty, bro. Like, I don't think people understand. Yeah, people understand how nasty A.B. was, bro. Oh, my God. Vontaze Burfict, damn you. That's what it was.
In that 7-year span, he was nasty.
He would get so busy on dudes, bro. And he wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the biggest. He was the strongest. He just was super shifty and know how to create his little bit of space. And he just and then just get bit. He was nasty, bro. Still, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's my 3 right there. And I thought you see Steve. I love Steve because because Steve, he wasn't playing with the best quarterbacks. He didn't have the best quarterbacks, and he still was getting busy as long as he was a receiver.
Right. I was mad him and Cam didn't get enough years. They only got that 1 year together. Cam's rookie year. Right. And they went to the Ravens. And balled out. I got my top 2, and I've been going back and forth with the third. So my top 2 is Randy and Calvin. Both of them on the outside being but I'm not sure if I want to have the quiet man operate in the middle of the field, do his thing, get busy, or do I want the man Steve Smith talking trash to you operate in the middle of the field as well? But I think I'm gonna go Steve Smith because that's my guy. I really like him. He underrated. It's between him and Marvin Harrison. Either one, I think they gonna ball out either way. One's gonna do it a little louder than the other, but I'm gonna go Randy. I'm gonna go Randy, Calvin, Steve Smith. You know, so that's how I'm aligned those up.
I'm not mad at that at all. I don't know why you put Larry in there.
Huh?
Why you didn't put Larry in there?
I put AB instead.
See, Fitz, bro. He was another dude who was getting busy with no quarterback.
I love Larry Fitzgerald. Ever since he was on Pitt. Love Larry, man. He still ain't even put in his retirement papers yet. Like, what's going on with him?
Come on, Larry. Come on, bro. What you think you about to go out here and do? What you think? You know who probably else did? T.O. probably didn't do that either. You know, he still be every year. He said, I still got it.
He trying to come back. He already made the Hall of Fame. He can't. He 50. He need to chill.
But he still be moving. His son got drafted, so we'll see how his son turns out. And Jerry Rice's son.
Yeah,
crazy.
For sure.
Oh my God, we getting old. I don't know if we getting old or they getting old.
especially when players' sons that we watched is in the league. Marvin Harrison's son, Jerry Rice's son, T.O.'s son. Like, it's getting a little crazy.
You see, Prime got Nate Robinson's son right now.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's got Nate Robinson's son right now. It's so crazy seeing how these kids grow up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But moving on to the next of the next. Talking about a bag. We're getting back to the bag. That's what we're doing. We're getting back to the bag. The best running back in the league just got us some extra bread. They said, bro, we love and appreciate you. We're just gonna give you some extra money. And I don't know if they did it for cap space or they did it because he's a damn workhorse. And we're talking about that guy, C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. He got a 2-year extension worth $38 million. He's 31 years old and still move and he's 31 years old in a day of an age where we're sitting here talking about how running backs is for the young guys. They run themselves out. Dude is 31, still getting busy.
I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was
31, bro.
About to be 30. Sheesh. And he's still
a workhorse. So he's well worth the bag. Like I said, I don't know if they did it for cap space or just did it out of love because dude gets busy, and he does everything. And only thing I say to that is honestly, from experience of learning these things, how these running backs is being as though he is now 31 and he's got his carries and touches. Just bring a young guy in just to relieve him. Yeah. Stop trying to wear him out.
He's got a lot of tread on the tires, especially after last season.
Yeah, just bring another young guy in. Because honestly, I like how now Mostert is old, but he's not old for running back years because his carries wasn't up there. Right. But they got a young boy with him. Get a young boy in, a young stud. Even like honestly, Zeke and Pollard, that's how it was. Yeah. You know, and then they pushed Zeke out because they ran Zeke to the ground in a different way. He's a different type of runner than C-Mac, but get a young guy in there.
H ain't gonna be the starter. H ain't gonna be the starter for the Dolphins anyway. Most are gonna have to come off the bench. They started doing that last season. That's But ain't nobody taking over CMC right now. But I don't know about this deal. I don't know about this deal because of the drama that's ensuing with the two wide receivers the Niners have. They still have. I mean, it's not going to affect Brock Purdy's deal. He still needs to get his deal done. I think he's probably waiting for Tua and all them other guys to get done too. He probably deserves. He's gonna get more than Tua because he should.
Facts.
I don't know about this deal because of how running back shelf life is, man, and they rely on him way too much. He's almost catching like 80 to 95 balls a year, and then he's running for between 13 and 1,500 a year, getting over 250 to 300 carries. That's a lot of touches over these last couple of years, and being healthy too. Since he's been with the Niners and left the Panthers, he's been healthy, but it's still he getting banged up a little bit here and there. But he coming back. He'll come back into games. And this don't do too much for the running back market. I mean, you got him and you got Saquon up there, but like ain't nobody really trying to play a running back anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think CMC he's in a perfect system to help him be successful, but we'll see in the next 2 years, was it worth them extending him and getting that $19 million a year?
Right. And other person is probably Chubbs, but he just coming off that deal. So he just came off. Not deal. I'm sorry. He just came off his injury, Chubbs. So he was already. You got your young up and coming like a Bijan, somebody like that. But other than that, you don't really got guys that are sitting here.
Who said he going for 2 stacks this year? He said he going for 2 stacks.
Who said that?
Bijan.
Good luck. I see them working that ball around. That's what I definitely.
There's too many weapons over there for you to be trying to go for 2 stacks, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to average 200 a game. Those first 10 games to go do that. He may get it. He may get it in all purpose, but I don't know about 2,000 rushing.
Yeah, in that all purpose, he'll definitely get his all purpose Jones. Yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. You want to cover this last one, or you want me to take?
I got you. I got it. So we're going to move on. Last topic, we're going to talk about Micah Parsons and his drama. We're going to go right ahead and...
Honestly, man, me and Zim probably said a total of 20 words to each other. Okay. Yeah, he's a very quiet person, and all I keep hearing from the coaches is like, Zim likes it this way. I was like, well, I like it this way, like, you know, so I can't wait to have, like, my true, like, sit down with him. I think it'll be pretty cool because, obviously, old school mindset, old school mentality. But, you know, I think he has a lot of great players, but he ain't never had a Micah before, so it'll be fun, and I think it's going to be unique.
What is Micah talking about? I think I know we spoke on this. I spoke on it with another couple of my friends. I'm going to get into their opinions too. But he feeling himself a little bit. It's been 3 years. You had 10-plus sacks in each of the 3 years. He's never coached a Micah Parsons before. And you said when we meet, we going to come up with a compromise. Man, who's the coach? What you talking about compromise? You the player, he's the coach. He gonna put you in positions to be successful, and you talking about you gonna try to basically, if he tell you to do something for on the defense, you gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it this way." What, Micah? You ain't done enough to get free reign of anything you want to do. That might have been what you've been able to do with DQ, and he let you do that. But this is Mike Zimmer, a whole nother DC, a whole nother different mindset, like you said yourself, of how he's going to coach y'all. Mike Zimmer is very demanding. He don't take no BS. If he tell you to do something, you better make sure you do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think Micah, as my mom used to say when I was younger, you're smelling your piss. Well, that's what he does. That's what he doing right now. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where this is just crazy talk to me. And my homie was like, yo, that's why he's like, I saw him at a birthday party a couple weeks ago. He's like, this is why I told you he gonna get traded and we gonna get him for picks, because you remember that rumor at the end of the year, Michael was been talking crazy. People was like, there's rumblings of Micah just running his mouth a little bit too much. So what are your thoughts on Micah's comments, and where do you think this may go leading into what he's looking for, a new deal? Is Micah going to show up this year? Not only show up this year, but show up in big games. We do play the Niners again this year. We do play Kansas City this year. Are you going to show up in big games this year, and not just the cupcake games that you do show up in? I mean, we know you got held a lot last year, but are you going to get over that, not make that an excuse and play ball? What's your thoughts?
Right. Micah, bro.
Out here sounding like Jerry.
So young and so dumb. So young and so dumb. And that's exactly what you are. So young and so dumb. You're just a little bit too far ahead of yourself, bro. Humble yourself. And this is a mentality that I take. I always want to learn from anybody in any type of way. So the fact that you just sitting here being so closed-minded the way that you are shows the ignorance of you. Right. And that it shows that you're letting all this fame of you being a Cowboy get to you.
Right.
Because had you was on another team, you're not getting this type of publicity. You know? So you have to take this in.
You preach it, bro.
And humble yourself, bro. That's just really what you got to do. Who are you to be sitting here talking about a Super Bowl winning coach? Super Bowl winning coach. Who's coached the greatest.
Right.
You're in a spurt, you know. Not even just that. I sit here and talk about Hassan. You're a good run stopper, but teams run right at you too. Come playoff time, teams been running down right at you too.
They're running down our throats for the past 3 years with Dan Quinn being the DC.
Exactly. Stop acting like you're above the law of the game. Stop acting like you're above the game. So that's oh my God.
What you gonna do with Lane Johnson this year? Because he be handling you, my brother. What you gonna do with Lane Johnson when we play the Eagles?
You got one sack on that man. You got one sack on that man. That was last year. You know, I need you to shut up, show up. Well, I'm sorry, get paid, then shut up and show up. And learn any way that you can. Learn what you can, because I don't want to see you just as a rusher. I want to see you as a linebacker. I want to see you roam free. I want to see you roam free. I don't want teams keying in on you the way that your last coordinator, the one who you got away with, was letting you do, because they was keying in on you. They see what you was. Oh yeah, here we at him.
I'm very interested to see what Mike Zimmer does with a Micah, and if Overshown comes back healthy the way he was looking before he injured his ACL last year. Does he mix up a little bit more with Damone Clark? And now that what's his face is there? Who did we just sign again? He played for the Chargers. Oh, Kendricks. What does he do with these three guys plus Micah, like moving them around, blitzing them, zone blitzing them, all out zero blitz? What does he have in store, and where is he going to line these guys up? Because Micah can't just be on the right side of the defense. He got to be on the right, the left. He got to be doing doing DE tackle stunts. He got to be blitzing A gap, because when he blitzed A gap, it freed him up or freed somebody else up. So I think there's got to be a mixture of that. We haven't seen him much in the last 3 years drop, but if he did drop, it was towards the flats. It wasn't nothing in the hook zone over the middle. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't none of that. It was more so in the flats and everything. So I like Zimmer better than DQ, because the Cowboys aren't going to be in much man coverage and being 6 defensive backs like they were the last 3 years, and then you bring in safeties that are safeties down in the box acting like linebackers when they too light in the
little as hell.
Too light, getting blocked by offensive linemen, and that's why the Dallas defense was getting run through like that when Aaron Jones came to town last playoff game, and over the years that DQ has been there. Yes, Cowboys turned the ball over at a high rate, but if teams ran the ball, it was over. Like it was sustained drives, get first downs, and then eventually get touchdowns. You know what I mean? Yes, the Cowboys won 12 games, but like, did you see the rushing yards? We 120, over 120, almost 125 yards a game.
Facts.
So I'm just interested in seeing what he has to do with his defense, his scheme, which worked in Minnesota for a while with the players he had. Now you got a lot more talent than you did with the Vikings, that with the Cowboys now, what you gonna do with it? So
exactly. Definitely. I totally agree with you. And like I said, it's still early. He said that they haven't talked much. So I'm hoping that they do, once camp really starts and kicks off, that they're able to sit down, get a relationship built together and go from there. Sure.
Well, hold on. Before we get out of here, why do you think that is? Why do you think they haven't talked? That's what I'm confused about. Why haven't you said about 20 words to him?
Right. And you know what that is, bro, you are one man of this whole defense. I can't just key in on one man. This is my first year. I'm focused on each player. I'm focused on each scheme. I'm on my scheme, you know. Right. So with that being said, I can't be sitting here just coddling and babysitting, kissing ass to my star player. Everybody's just as important on this defense. So
do you think it's Micah being childish in a way of, you know?
He ain't talk to me. I'm Micah.
Always been in full support of DQ, and we've heard him say a couple of times, wherever DQ go, that's where I'm going. You heard him say that a couple of times. Do you think he may be a little bit salty with him leaving?
As salty as you want. You get exposed in the playoffs like you have been getting exposed in the playoffs. We brought in a guy who's sitting here trying to win. We ain't sitting here trying to kiss nobody's ass and make nobody friends. We're trying to win. I don't care. Don't care.
Right.
That's where I'm at with him.
I'm with you, bro. He need to stop the foolishness, get his head on straight, and let's get ready to rock this season. Even though I said in the last episode when we was picking,
we ain't making the playoffs.
The way I see it folding out, and the way the team is built, it ain't built correctly, especially when it comes to money. It ain't built correctly. That reminds me, did you see the stat that we are 31st in spending money over the last couple of years for free agency? 50 million less than the team who's in first. That is depressing. This is why we are where we are. This
thrift store shop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We window shopping. Girl, you's a window shopper.
Guys,
we still looking at you. Can't buy.
Guys. Let's close it out here, bro. Let's close it out here. All right, guys. This episode 8 of Real Talk Football. It's your boy Rock Too Easy. My guy. Shout out to our guys at Real Talk Baseball. We're just turning up, baby. That camp's about to start, and real topics and more topics are going to be turning up. All right, my guy. I see you
later, bro. I can't wait till we get more topics. We're gonna have more live shows when the season kicks off, and mandatory mini camp is coming up soon. Can't wait. These teams about to start getting busy, and we're gonna see who can really play football out here with these rookies and all these these players with their new teams. We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow our page. And we'll holla.